The limitations and the loneliness are the hardest parts about hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. This is something that's real, something that's life-changing, something that's gonna be with us forever.
So, have that one of you in your flight suit.
It's cool.
You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, I was a very active kid. BMX biking through all the trails that we had there. Would hike, and I'd probably play baseball 8 to 10 months out of the year. After graduating, I really wanted to go into the military.
This is when you were really working out and doing all your stuff for the squadron.
Yeah.
I've had a bunch of pictures of that.
Yeah, we had to. I started to have symptoms in my early 20s. Heart palpitations, high blood pressure, shortness of breath. Because I was so active and fit, I just thought it was more stress related or what I was going through emotionally. It really wasn't until a few years ago that it really started to hit me bad. 2 days of blacking out, not remembering what was happening.
Yeah, it was very scary. I'd said, wow, you lost memory? You didn't know what was going on during that time? It was very concerning. And then when they cleared him, I was like, well, what did they find out? Because nothing.
I had already been through the hospital, one cardiologist onto the next cardiologist. And at that point, I got really frustrated. It almost makes you feel crazy, especially when you're going to doctors and being told nothing's wrong.
You okay? Oh.
I went back for further testing in June at the same place, and that's when they did the imaging that said, this is exactly what you have, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. What they saw on my stress echo test was a growth in my left ventricle that does not allow blood flow to go in and out correctly. So that's the obstruction. I am severely obstructed during exercise. Having the unknown of what it is, what it meant for my life moving forward, that unknown, I would say, sent me kind of into a tailspin of kind of just depression and loneliness. The limitations that it has put upon me socially, mentally, physically, people not understanding what I'm truly going through because I look fine.
I just couldn't understand what was going on with him. And there was never really anything like that in our family. We just didn't know what was wrong.
So I think it was a really big surprise to all of us, Mom finding out.
I had survived breast cancer in 2017, and I was taking a medication that kind of affects you a lot. So I thought some of the symptoms I was having was due to that. When I had my echo done, they told me my echo was normal. And I didn't realize it till later on when he looked at my echo and he goes, Mom, your echo looks like you have an enlarged area like mine. And when I walked in there and he told me you have HCM, well, I just started really crying because I realized genetically I probably gave this to my child, and that was debilitating and sad. Hard. Very devastating as a parent to see your child go through such a big change. But it was just, wow, we both have this. And when I was diagnosed, he was calling to check on me a lot to make sure I was okay, because
I had a few-month head start on her.
yeah, he did.
I got to tell her my experiences. A lot of it was just being easy on yourself.
He says, this isn't your fault, you know.
Luck of the draw.
Yeah, it just happens, you know. It's okay, Mom. You might need to open that. Let me see if he's doing that right. Yeah, you're doing it right.
The month after she was diagnosed, we had the opportunity to go and talk to Congress to bring awareness of it, to try to make some change.
We were trying to get each state to do a HCM day.
So that was a kind of culminating moment to bring
that
us
was really nice together.
and
Yeah.
have that experience. It's been an interesting and challenging year, and having family, friends, and my better half here is very, very meaningful. So, cheers to y'all.
Cheers.
I think for me, at 47 years old, the hope is obviously to get back to where I can go out and exercise, do more social events without having to cancel, being able to really live life again.
I'm grateful for every day. I just try to enjoy the moments and relish our time together.
Happy birthday to There's a vulnerability that you have to lean into to really tell people about what you're going through.
Oh man, that is awesome.
I try not to limit it, but I have to listen to my body. And I know that I can't be Superman, but I still try.
So I've got this.
Keep fighting for yourself. Don't just give up because the doctor says that you're fine. It's gonna be a very frustrating road, but keep pushing.